The sun beat down like a hammer over the Kalahari Desert, turning the dunes into glowing waves of orange and gold. In the shimmering heat, life stirred, quietly, cautiously. A flash of yellow slid between the dry grass and cracked sand. The Cape Cobra, its scales gleaming like sunlight, paused atop a dune. It tasted the air with its forked tongue. Somewhere nearby, it sensed a skitter of claws, a gecko perhaps, or something larger. This desert didn't offer many meals, but it always offered risk. Down in a sandy hollow, a meerkat stood on its hind legs, scanning. His name might as well have been Trouble, judging by the way he barked at the wind. Around him, 3 other meerkats foraged nervously, eyes darting. The family was small, but they were fierce when they had to be. Trouble spotted the cobra. He let out a high-pitched warning call. The others froze. Time stopped. The cobra raised its head. Hood flared wide. A golden warning, as brilliant as it was deadly. The meerkats backed off. This time, they weren't ready to gamble. Neither was the cobra. With calm precision, the snake slid away, its body like water moving over stone. This territory wasn't worth a fight. Not today. Not far from there, the desert opened into rockier land. Beneath a flat, sun-warmed stone, another hunter waited. Just a few inches long, the horned adder was nearly invisible, its sandy body blending perfectly with the ground. Only the tiny horns above its eyes gave it away. Like a miniature dragon from another time, a lizard scurried past. Too fast. The adder didn't move. Patience was its game. A few kilometers north, the wind howled along the coast. Here, among salt-kissed dunes, lived one of the desert's rarest secrets, the Namakwa dwarf adder. Only the size of a pencil, it moved in delicate sidewinding curves, leaving cursive trails in the sand. Its venom was mild, its nature shy. But its danger came not from fangs, but from us. A quad bike roared across the dunes, crushing shrubs and scattering trash behind it. The adder vanished into a bush, barely escaping the human chaos that threatened its world. But not all snakes were so small. In a nearby farming village, a snake catcher named Luan crouched near a chicken coop. He'd received another call, his 12th this week. A Cape Cobra, nearly 5 feet long, had curled itself into a bundle behind a wooden crate. Chickens clucked nervously. With practiced hands, Luan used a hook to lift the cobra into a secure bin. That's 195 this season, he muttered, wiping sweat from his brow. Mostly cobras, sometimes puff adders, occasionally something harmless, but people don't take chances. He'd been doing this for years. Catch, tag, release, then teach the next generation to do better. His truck, filled with empty bins and old maps, was his classroom. On the other side of the continent, in Kenya, another kind of battle was being fought. At East Africa Venom Supplies, under fluorescent lights and the hum of machines, Kyle Ray worked with his team. They milked red spitting cobras and puff adders, collecting drops of life-saving venom. We're losing 1,000 people a year, he told a visiting reporter. And that's just the fatalities. So many more are disabled for life. Rural kids who can't walk again. Farmers who lose their hands. All for lack of anti-venom. A red cobra hissed inside a glass container. Its eyes locked on Kyle. It raised its hood. He remained calm. This venom, extracted today, might one day save someone who otherwise wouldn't make it through the night. Back in the Kalahari, the golden light of sunset spilled across the sand. The Cape Cobra was on the move again, weaving between thorn bushes, its body glowing against the desert dusk. It paused on a ridge, scanning the world with unblinking eyes. Above it, a hawk circled once, then veered away. The desert was harsh, unforgiving. But here, under the open sky, life endured, scaly, swift, small, and venomous. And though the desert whispered of danger, it also sang of survival.